Here are 3 language learning mistakes that I see with a lot of people who are struggling to learn a language. So first mistake is that you're not analyzing your past enough. And with analyzing your past, I don't mean relationships or anything like that, no. I mean just analyzing how you're studying and with what you're struggling and your problems, and then coming up with solutions against it, and also updating your routines and everything. Most people, they maybe do analyzing their past year only when it's New Year, New Year's resolutions, and then you're writing down your solutions and then you're happy, and then you kind of forget it, and then the people are I'm sad, oh, I didn't change at all. I don't know, I'm still struggling. Yeah, you're still struggling because it's a process, okay? You always need to reflect on everything. Set yourself a reset day, maybe a monthly or maybe also a weekly reset day. Actually, I think in the beginning it would be really helpful to have a weekly reset day. So maybe on Sunday you just sit down and you look, okay, I want to improve my sleeping schedule, I want to study more in Spanish, and then you're just analyzing, okay, what is actually the problem? Why am I struggling that much with this new habit that I want to create? And then analyzing, come up with new solutions. For example, I'm a big fan of then creating habits, and also then the second thing is that, yeah, of course, then you're creating maybe habits and also maybe make it easier, but sometimes we're still struggling. It's normal, we are humans. And then I'm just sitting down on my reset day, I'm looking, okay, I want to read more, but still I was struggling. I don't know, it was hard for me, and then I'm trying to find out why was it still hard for me, and then I'm okay, maybe this habit that I want to create was not that good, and then I'm overthinking, and then this sometimes can happen multiple times, and you just need to find the best fitting way for you. But one day it really will stick with you and you have created a new habit. But it takes time, and you always need to revise everything because we are humans and we love procrastinating. That's normal, but you need to trick yourself. So set yourself a reset day. The second mistake that a lot of people do is they forget to create a study routine. I'm not such a big fan of planning. It's kind of planning also to have a routine, but creating a routine makes it more stable, and you probably will be more successful in sticking to the routine. Actually, I also was making this mistake some months ago, and because I wanted to study Turkish, and then I sometimes have done this, sometimes I have done this result, sometimes this, and I was not really improving, and I was kind of lost. And then I was okay, how can I improve this? So now I already make a research of all the resources that I'm gonna use. I write them down, okay, I like this one, okay. Make a good list, okay. And then I order them. So I order, okay, first when I study Turkish, I will do this, then this, then this, and then this. So I'm creating a routine, and I always follow this routine, and I don't need to think about it. It's just for me logical. And actually with that, you have less chance to procrastinate, and you're doing much more stuff, and you're more active. Actually, it only has advantages. I'm creating a routine, I don't need to think about anymore. What should I do today? Maybe this. And believe me, you won't progress if you always do it like this. So maybe this. Really write down a routine and then just follow this routine. And of course, you still can exchange stuff. So if, for example, you see now, oh, this book is not really good anymore, I found this is better, then just exchange it. No problem. You can always adapt your routine. That's totally fine. But eliminating decisions will really help you to improve and be more efficient and more successful, and to really get things done and not think about it anymore, because we are routine people. Always when you wake up, I think you always, most of the time you do the same things. Maybe you look at the phone, then you go to the bathroom, then you go pee, and then you brush your teeth. It's like a routine. You always follow those routines because we're humans, we love doing things always the same way. And you just need to do this the same thing with language learning. It's like tricking your mind to study. The third mistake that I I see a lot is that people don't have a plan B. So I see often that people planning each day like this and this and this, but then they did not plan that maybe they are getting sick, they're having a bad day, or like headaches like me all the time, or they are just not feeling well, or something is happening, I don't know, and my friend is having birthday, I don't know. Always these kind of things are happening, and then they plan, you can throw away the plan actually then, and then they are like really disappointed and they're like, oh, the plan is not working, and you have a lot of bad feelings then. Like, I hate this when the plan is not working out, and it makes me crazy. So that's why I don't really have a plan anymore. I just have a routine, and when I start studying, then I study, and if I have a really bad day, then I just maybe don't do anything, or I have a routine for bad days. So on most of the time on bad days, I'm not really so active studying, and that's totally fine. You don't need to study all the time actively. You also sometimes need to relax. So then most of the time I already like watch some YouTube, Netflix, and most of the time already on YouTube I already search some channels that I really enjoy, and I already write them down, this routine, so I don't need to think, okay, what should I watch, and then you're lost for 1 hour, as it is always with Netflix, and you're looking and looking and looking. So I already have everything prepared, you know, this one YouTuber I always like watching. Or you can read something, or you can listen to something. Yeah, just doing something chilled, and just write down what's your routine for bad days. And if this day is happening, just relax, really, don't stress yourself. Not be disappointed, oh, I need to study. No, just, it's okay, really, we're humans, we're not robots, okay? And also if, like, plan B would be like, I don't know, watching something, but you really on this day have a really bad headache and you don't want to do anything, just do nothing, okay? That's also okay, sometimes this happens. But the next step, you're okay again, then just go back to your routine. And I think it's okay, okay? Don't stress yourself out. Or actually, sometimes I just have a rest. Because resting is also okay, and sometimes we need a rest. I think resting is also pretty good because then you're processing everything that you have learned, and so when you come back, you are stronger. But then when you're okay again, just come back to your routines, just keep going. And that's why I'm also not a big fan of planning, like the plan that you know exactly which days you do that, because then something happens and then you're like really sad, and then you're like, I'm never gonna learn this language. Yeah, so just create a routine, and then depending on what is the circumstances, you can adapt to it. Yeah. So people, don't stress yourself, have fun, because language learning should be fun, and enjoy your life and be proud of yourself that you're learning another language.